guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So I have all the tea. One of the reasons why I've been away on YouTube, as I told you guys, was because I was struggling with my Google Adsense, and it's been a pain in my ass. Up until now, I can't believe that happened to me, but I'm going to give you guys all the gist why my identity was not verified with Google Adsense and all that, and why YouTube demonetized my channel. If you're new here, I got monetized in the month of April. I think exactly on the 1st of April 2022. I was trying to set up my Google Adsense, and I realized I had an old Google Adsense that, has been inactive for years. To be honest, I don't know what I was doing when I created a Google Adsense back then. You guys know that Google Adsense, when it's been inactive, I think a year, minimum of a year, you can't be able to use the account and you cannot close the account. I had to create a new Google Adsense using a new Gmail account. I put in my address, I did all the confirmation, ads there running on my channel. I was excited. Remember, in my monetization video, I spoke about how I fixed that, by creating a new AdSense and all that. So if you need more details on that, I'll have it linked in the description box, so you can go check out that video. Now, after I was done with that, April had gone, May had gone, June now, and towards the end of June, I received an email from Google saying, you need to verify your identity on Google Adsense. So I thought maybe it was just something regular. What did I do? I, sent them a copy of my international passport, and then that was where the trouble started. So I sent them my international passport. They declined. They disapproved it. They said it wasn't clear enough. I said, okay, no problem. I did a scanned copy of my international passport and sent to Google. Still declined. Reasons being that country of issuance was the problem. So I'm going to tell you guys why my international passport was declined. Basically, I'm a Nigerian national, but I am a resident of the Philippines. And here in the Philippines, the Nigerian embassy here is not approved to issue passports. So sometime in 2020, my passport got expired and I needed to renew it. Applied for a renewal and finally they came. Basically, how people in Philippines renew passports is they send in diplomats from Bangkok, Thailand to come here, take the data and go and produce them in Thailand. So any passport you renew in the Philippines comes with the country of issuance, which is Bangkok, Thailand, and that was the whole confusion. That's where everything started out. So YouTube declined my passport, and then they requested that I provide proof, because I explained everything to them, and they were like, okay, provide us an ID that proves that you are a resident of Philippines. I sent them a CRO card and I sent them student ID, all rejected, because in my student ID, the address that is there, I no longer live there anymore. In my ACRO card, the address that is there, I no longer live there anymore. So that was the problem. Remember, I moved into this apartment in January, so I need to wait for a renewal to change all of those details on my ACRO card. I reached out to a bigger YouTuber asking her what I could do, and she said, use a friend's Google Adsense until yours is rectified. I said, wow, okay, no problem. So I changed the legal name and I attached a friend's ACR card, I attached a friend's passport, all declined. Because I also watched somebody's YouTube channel, she said she attached that of her husband and it worked. I also watched somebody who said they attached their mother's details and it worked. As far as you guys have the same legal name, same last name, it works. But then it didn't work for me. So I came across a video that said give in maybe water bill, light bill, Wi-Fi bill, something that could, state that you're a resident of that address and the country. That was very impossible because all my bills, I pay them in the name of my unit owner, my apartment owner. So there was no way to prove that. Philippines was giving me problem. I was like, okay, let me just change the details to Nigeria, where I'm from Nigeria, put my home address in Nigeria, and then use my old passport that says issued in Nigeria. For peace to reign, you guys, this did not go through. It was a total waste of time, waste of effort. So what did I do? At this point, I was already chatting Google support. So they were helping me out, sending me emails, getting back to me, live chat, all of that, trying to fix my issue. And in the process of this, I found out that I cannot be able to withdraw all the money that I had made on YouTube from April up until June because of the issue of verification. I forgot to mention that YouTube sent me an email saying they were no longer ads playing on my videos, so I had to close down my Google Adsense and open a new one. Now let me explain this to you. In my case, I was going to retire back to my country sometime, and I was using YouTube as a means of saving, so I didn't want to withdraw my YouTube money until a particular time. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I'll just use Philippines, I'll just save all the money. When I get to Nigeria, I'll just put in my bank details and withdraw the money. Shocker, that doesn't work, okay? That doesn't work on YouTube at all. So if you have a Google Adsense here in Philippines that is linked to Philippines, withdraw your money before you go back to your country of origin or change your country, because you will lose all that money that you have made. Okay, if your Google Adsense is Philippines, bank details should be Philippines. So that was the issue. Basically, the best way for me to have solved my problem with Google Adsense was give them my passport, that my old passport that had expired, and you guys, they still declined it, and I had lost all my opportunities. So what did I do? I went ahead and created a new Google Adsense and changed the details to Nigeria. My address is my home address in Nigeria, new email address with my full legal name, everything I changed to Nigeria. So they are going to be sending my PIN to Nigeria and not to the Philippines. That was the best way to resolve this problem, guys. And the ads on my channel were back. After I resolved it, it took about 2 days for the ads to come back on my channel, and up until now, it's been over a week. I still haven't gotten, my revenue hasn't updated on my Google Adsense yet, but they told me it's going to take a while for that to be updated, so I'm not bothered. And YouTube, they reply you today, you have to wait for another 24 hours to get another reply. So yeah, that's all about this video. I hope that this video really helps you. I'll put in here some of the emails, screenshots, and everything that I got in the process of all of this. So when you're filling in your details, be sure that it is your legal name, because in future I heard that from my experience, I have noticed that don't use anybody's details, because subsequent issues might come up and you need to verify that. So just use your own details for safety and to avoid future issues. So yeah, that's pretty much about this video. I hope it helps you, and I hope you grab 1 or 2 that could help you solve your problems. With that being said, subscribe to my channel if you're new, thumbs up the video, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.